If you born blind and deaf, you might think that's just how the life is. But what if you didn't born blind and deaf and suddenly become blind and deaf? You might become the most depressed person on the planet because you know you're missing and you have the expectations which can't lead you happy at all. But the person who born blind and deaf doesn't even know what he's missing and he can't be depressed. The problem is you think that no one loves you anymore, you are alone, etc. You need love and value or attention from someone like the way it was. A great person doesn't seek validation or attention from others, while a cheap person constantly does and measures their worth based on others' opinions. A great person never feels jealous because they already have their own treasure to explore. Build yourself like no one have ever imagined in this world. Increase your value and never explain or expect attention from a monkey. Your type might be rare, but it will come by itself at the right time. Be patient and expand your boundaries. Don't think of yourself as a loser or feel alone. Heartbreak happens to billions of people every day, so don't let it get you down. If you believe she is the only one who can make you happy, you're holding yourself back. The world is huge with 195 countries to explore. Imagine the world as a book with 195 pages. If you have only read a few, you haven't seen the whole story. There are many new things to discover. A bright future is ahead you, but you might miss it if you keep focusing on the past. Don't be sad if someone chooses a guy over you. Think about if someone chooses a guy over John Cena. John Cena won't feel sad about it because he knows his value. John Cena is valuable for other people who understand his value. It's just not possible that everyone is gonna like him. The same person has different values in different places. You just need to find your place. When you have the position, people will try to impress you by themselves to get you for their own benefit. If someone leaves you, don't be sad, not because they left, but because they lost you. Imagine you're standing in front of Cristiano Ronaldo. Your brain might naturally feel he's better than you, and you might sometimes say, I wish I could meet him, he's a celebrity. But what if I told you you are also a celebrity, but you haven't explored it? Your talent can only reveal when you start to use your full potential ability to explore yourself. Now think, if Elon Musk standing in front of Cristiano Ronaldo, do you think he would compare himself to Ronaldo just because he doesn't know how to play football? The answer is no. They have different areas of interest, so they possess completely different talents. You are just as valuable as the person you're comparing yourself with. All you need to do is explore and realize your own worth. Let's compare ourselves with the sun. If someone says, the sun looks ugly, the sun is not powerful at all. I don't like the sun. The sun doesn't care about your statement. Even if all the people on earth started to believe that the sun was useless and or dumb, he would still be the same as he is. He will not stop shining because of the statement. In that case, all the people on earth are dumb, not the sun. But if it was you, you might change and be affected by them. You might say, you can't do anything, and your brain will start to believe it. Make your attitude like the sun. People will think the same way, the way you think about yourself. Nobody knows you better than you. You should believe in yourself and your abilities. Everyone has unique features. No one is ordinary in this world, but the majority of people don't actually know who they are or what's their ability. Think about the fingerprint, tongue print, eye movement, your voice, etc., which does not match with any single thing. No one can hold your identity. Whoever come before you or will come after you, you are the only one who can keep this identity in the entire universe. You are unique. You are the owner of that identity. It's really you. Albert Einstein says, everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Imagine the moment when you see your parents in good health, enjoying a luxurious life, you're traveling together, and they are proud of you, respected, and genuinely happy. They have devoted their lives for your happiness, and now it's your responsibility to give them the life they truly deserve. The life is giving you one-time opportunity, whether you success or a loser. If you don't work, your position will be more worse than now, and it will be more hard for you to build yourself with a lot of responsibility, like earning money or for food, etc. If you're stuck in that loop, it's almost hard for you to think, and it takes more time to do what you want to do. Loneliness or solitary is an advantage to know ourselves. Nikola Tesla says, be alone, that is the secret of invention. Be alone, that is when the ideas are born. God might send you a dark place to invent something for the universe. Every legend passes through hard times and lonely. Steve Jobs understood that our mind becomes sharp and intelligent when we work with full focus and patience. This focus and patience comes when we have a genuine interest in or love what you do. No great achievement comes without setbacks, challenges, and patience. Steve Jobs says,
"It was awful tasting medicine, but I guess the patient needed it."
You're responsible for your parents. If you can't succeed, your parents will die with no prosperity. There depends on you. It's time to stop being like a kid and become mature and serious about reality.
Sometimes life's going to hit you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. I'm convinced that the only thing that kept me going was that I loved what I did. You've got to find what you love. And that is as true for work as it is for your lovers. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking, and don't settle.
If you focus on what you have lost, you will only feel a sense of lack. But if you focus on what you have gained through that loss and what you have, you will see the whole world full of opportunities. There is no way to waste your time to thinking about cheap temptation to lose a big permanent pleasure. It's similar to being addicted to a drug. No matter how great a life you offer an addict, they will still choose the drug that gives them temporary pleasure. They can't resist it, even though it's destroying them. Put your emotions aside and make Allah your top priority. When you fully devote yourself to God, you will discover a peace that touches your soul like nothing else. Whenever any thought of her comes to your mind, just say, I don't care, and don't try to be a good person to sympathy her. Whatever she does or thinks about you is none of your business. No matter how hard it is, don't try to stalk her. Stalking is like planting a tree and then cutting it down while it's growing. Avoid suspicion, for suspicion in some case is sin. And do not spy, neither backbite one another. An empty lazy brain without work, always thinking about bullshit stuff. Do not blame yourself because of the small you who did something wrong. The big you is still within you, who has the ability to change the whole world. The only path by which another person can upset you is your own thought. You are being stupid by thinking about emotions, validations, and wasting your time, and pretending to be a good person by not being selfish. you are just destroying your life. Remember, no one cares about you. People care what they get from you. If you really want to impress someone, be their crush. Make them realize your worth and let them impress you. Instead of telling them you love them, show them why you are special and unique and they're lucky to have you. Play with your dopamine, which is feeling of missing out, and they will put all their logic apart to get you at any cost. And if someone says to you, I love you, they actually mean, I love to use you to make myself happy. There are two types of men, high value and low value. When a woman chooses a man, she looks for someone she can respect and follow as a leader. Men are made to lead, and women naturally seek a leader. If she follows a low-value man, she might feel the same about herself. High-value men are respected, and women feel elevated by being with them. Women often use their man status to gain respect and pride in society. They seek confidence, love, and support from their partner. If you avoid a woman, she may see you as hard to get and more valuable, assuming you treat others the same. This can make her more interested as she wants to prove her worth. Women always like confidence, and the confidence comes from the supreme principle. What I mean by supreme principle, which is our brain always prioritizes the dominant things. You gotta be dominant to get the confident who you are talking to. Don't give others the privilege to know you. The law of attraction states that your thought directly influences your life. If you think positively, you'll attract positives. Conversely, negative thoughts can lead to negative results. The negative thought of others about you can also affect your life. But if your positive attitude is stronger than theirs, it can override their negativity. For this reason, smart people often keep their goals private and believe strongly in themselves. Make yourself that whoever is ignoring you is going to search your name in Google. There will be a day when the whole world will be proud to have you in this world and respect you as you never imagined. All of this possible if you forgive yourself and let go of your past. Rebuild yourself and choose to explore your full potential. The real power comes from stubbornness. When the whole world is against you and you rely on yourself and believe in yourself. Don't judge yourself the way a fool judges you. The only way to believe in ourselves to know ourselves clearly.